Today for the Bitcoin price, Bitcoin just did something it didn't do for 4 years. And what it just did right now gives us a clear evidence as to what is likely to happen for Bitcoin in the immediate short term. If you are subscribed to the MMCrypto channel and you watched yesterday's video, after this surprising dump, this continuation dump shouldn't come with any surprise. We were covering this exact possibility. So the question is, what is likely to happen for Bitcoin right now? Are we going to dump down to 10,500 US dollars, or is Bitcoin going to bounce here only to go to new heights here for Bitcoin? Well guys, this is exactly what I want to be sharing with you today. Make sure you sit down and you watch this video all the way through, because I will not only be showing you mind-blowing on-chain data for the Bitcoin price right now, but also my trading update here on Phemex right now, where I'm going to take profits and what I am planning for this specific trade right now. So guys, make sure you take a few seconds of your day, you sit down, you scroll down, and please guys, it supports us a lot. Thank you so much for your support. Press the like button, press subscribe, press the bell and press on all, because then you can make sure that you are not missing out on the next video. And with that being said, welcome to friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always we are really pumped to go straight into the content. Alright guys, and as always we are starting on the hourly candles for the Bitcoin price. And as you can see, after we covered this price action here in yesterday's video, Bitcoin broke further down here to this exact level. And if you're subscribed to the MMCrypto channel, well, this dump here was surprising, but what happened after the yesterday's video shouldn't come with any surprise to you. By the way, if you are not subscribed, subscribe to our channel right now, not to miss out on these very important updates. Because what I said yesterday, that this retest here is a bearish retest of the 12.1k level, and that it was successful, that we were rejected here, is a bearish sign for Bitcoin, and our likelihood decreases to break out towards the upside, but increases here to go further down in this triangle. I want to show you here the excerpt of yesterday's video where I said exactly that. Look at this. First of all, here the bad news. We broke back below, and this level of course was a very important one to hold. The retest was not successful. There is no way around it. But the problem is, this retest here, it was a bearish retest and it was successful. We retested the previous resistance of 12,100, which before failed as support and then went down once again. So in the immediate short term, this is not bullish, and this decreases the chance of Bitcoin. This retest here decreases the chance of Bitcoin to break out by today or tomorrow, and maybe Bitcoin continues here a little bit longer in this consolidation period. And we went exactly here to this trend line, got the bounce, and the question everyone is asking right now is, of course, are we going to form this double bottom, bounce up? Are we going to jump up and retest the 12.1k level, or is Bitcoin eventually to finally going to break down and satisfy the bears here? Well guys, I will be zooming out. I will be showing this one thing Bitcoin did it didn't do in 4 years basically. This is not a clickbait, this is actually happening right now, and I will show you how this gives us a clear evidence as to what is likely to happen for Bitcoin here in the immediate short term. It will surprise you. I want to remain here a little bit more on the hourly candles, because I think there are a few different scenarios unfolding for Bitcoin. We could go down here, form a W, which would be amazing if we were to bounce from here and then go up. In case we are bouncing here, I think it's a very high likelihood that we are retesting the 12.1k level. We could also go up like this, but as I said before, the 12.1k level is a very important point of resistance, and I was actually surprised how easily we broke it here towards the upside. So maybe we were just here predetermined to break down once again. But of course, we want to know right now, is Bitcoin gonna break down to 10.5k? Would that be the end of the world, or are we going to finally eventually break out towards the upside? Well guys, I want to show you something very important, and for that we are going here on the weekly candles, and you will probably not believe what I am about to show you right now. First of all, just to give you a quick overview before I'm going into the specific weekly analysis, I want to show you, and this one thing Bitcoin didn't do in 4 years. Remember that we are still in this consolidation phase here, and nothing really changed, guys. This is the consolidation phase, exactly mirroring the price action from 2016. And keep this in mind, make a mental screenshot from that, because I want to show you something. If we were to pull out the Fibonacci retracement level and you just take it from the swing high to the swing low, something very important just happened for Bitcoin, and I will show you in historic perspective why this is so important. Because what you can see from the swing high to the swing low here, that the golden pocket for Bitcoin was acting as a very strong and severe resistance, rejecting the Bitcoin price 3 times. But look at this, after this breakout, we finally, eventually went above and closed above the Fibonacci golden pocket. I always mentioned in the last few months that it will be key and that I am expecting Bitcoin to go above and close above the 10.5k level. And also, why is that giving us such a clear evidence? Whether we are going to 10.5k, when we are reaching 13.5k, and when we are reaching the all-time high. Well guys, let me show you why. Let me zoom out here a little bit and go into the next cycle. And what you can see is when you are doing this Fibonacci analysis from the swing high to the swing low, the all-time high back then to the bear market low, then you can see Bitcoin actually went up all the way to the golden pocket. It was rejected. It was rejected here once again. But the moment we broke it, you can see Bitcoin was going down for a retest. But here, the moment we broke it, we hit the all-time high within a 3 weeks time frame. And this is what I want you to take away from that video. So once Bitcoin breaks this specific golden pocket level, retests it, we are due for this massive bull run. And we are also due to knock out the all-time high within a short amount of time. I'm not saying it will be exactly the same. We are knocking it out in 3 weeks. But this was a very important key event for Bitcoin back then. And I want to show you that Bitcoin did already the first step. This one here, breaking this golden pocket here, was the first step. And right now we are on track still. We can break down, and this is what I want to tell you. We can break down, retest the golden pocket. This is a very normal thing to do for Bitcoin. I just showed it to you in 2016. We can go down to 10.5k. As long as we are not closing below 10.5k, I remain bullish because we are not putting in a macro lower low. But what I want to tell you is that this is the first pit stop. We already broke this 10.5k level, this golden pocket, and this is, in my opinion, a harbinger of what is to come. It is a harbinger of when we are going to finally break the 13.5k level and also the $20,000 level. Let me show you this. If I were to pull this Fibonacci retracement level from this all-time high to the low, just the exact same thing I was doing here for the last one. Look at it here once again, just to remind you on that. You can see it here. We broke it. In the moment we broke it, we retested it, and in the moment we broke it, we knocked out the all-time high within a 3 weeks time frame. So right now Bitcoin already did the first step for this. And what we can see right now for Bitcoin is a very clear picture, because if we go down to the 10.5k level and hold it, I am very certain that we are knocking out the 13.5k level rather sooner than later. And if we were to break out without retesting it, well, the same thing is happening. I remain in this bullish bias here because Bitcoin is bullish and we are not putting in a lower low. But this is the most important thing. This 13.5k level after the breaking the 12.1k level will be the most important one, especially as a predictor when we are knocking out the $20,000 high, because I am very certain once we are breaking the $13,500 level and closing a weekly, very important, a weekly candle above this golden pocket here, I am very certain that we are knocking out the all-time high within no time. The moment we are doing that, I think $20,000 will be imminent for Bitcoin. But please guys, always, my friend Didi Taihutu from the Bitcoin family is always saying that don't freak out, zoom out. And this just means when we are printing these red weekly candles, it is completely normal. Bitcoin can go down to 10.5k without us having the necessity to freak out here. So please guys, don't freak out, zoom out. So everything is still fine here in case we were to break down. My personal worst case scenario would be 10.5k, but in case we are getting the bounce here, our chance, obviously, I don't have to tell you, significantly increases to finally break down, to finally break out towards the upside. Yesterday at $12,000, I was mentioning that we were to probably break down. The immediate short term looks bearish, but of course guys, this is probably only a pit stop before Bitcoin breaks out to the upside for good. And before I'm going here into these massive on-chain metrics, actually printing pretty much the same picture, guys. You do not want to miss out on them because they are much more accurate as a predictor for the Bitcoin price as a technical indicators even. I want to show you here my trade on Phoenix. As you can see, it is still $52,000 in profit. I am holding it open. I am remaining bullish here as long Bitcoin is not breaking below the 10.5k level and closing below. So this is why this trade is still open, and it will remain open here for the time being. I will keep you updated, guys. Let me know in the comment section, and also with some likes smashing up here if you want to have these trading setups, these game plans of mine, and also me transparently showing my trades here in absolute real time to you. Let me know, give me some feedback with some likes on the video. Also, if you want to trade on Bybit, Phoenix, Dudex, before we are going into these on-chain metrics, remember in the pinned comment, click one of these links. I'm trading on all of these exchanges. You can get $502 for free after making an account and depositing 0.2 or 0.5 Bitcoin, and you can use this free bonus for trading only and withdraw the profits from this free trade. I think this is a very fair deal, but please consider that you have to be an experienced trader for doing that. And now, guys, look at this. This is one of my favorite on-chain metrics, especially when it comes to exchanges. So what Glassnode is doing is they are tracking the exchange wallet addresses. So everyone knows this is the address of Binance, this is the address of Bittrex, and so on. They are tracking that, and they are seeing how many Bitcoin are held on the cold storages of these exchanges. Well, if they are doing that, they can plot a chart from that and tell us exactly at what specific point of time there are a lot of Bitcoin on exchanges and at what specific time there are not many Bitcoin on exchanges. And of course, the more Bitcoin there are on exchanges, the higher the supply is for selling Bitcoin. Of course, the lower the supply on exchanges, the less Bitcoin are there ready to sell. Makes sense, right? Obviously, on the other flip side, the more US dollar tether on exchanges, the more US dollar tether are there to buy Bitcoin. I just had to close the doors here because the crickets are coming out. So what they are saying here is the decline of BTC exchange balance signals reduced selling pressure. Currently 2.6 million BTC are being held on exchanges, significantly lower than the last time BTC hit a local top a year ago with 2.8 million Bitcoin on exchanges, and also lower than before the sell-off in March with 2.9 million Bitcoin on exchanges. Let me zoom in here a little bit and show you exactly what is happening here. So the moment Bitcoin was topping out at 13,000 US dollars, we had 2.85 million Bitcoin on exchanges. And the moment just before the Corona crash, we had 2.95 million Bitcoin. I mean, I don't have to tell you how many billion US dollars this is ready to sell on exchanges here on exchanges. And look what happened afterwards. We broke down, and right now you see, ever since this Corona crisis happening, we see constantly people pulling their Bitcoin from exchanges here, reaching a new local low for Bitcoin balance on exchanges, of course contracting the supply ready to sell on exchanges. And obviously this is something bullish when the price goes up and the supply ready to sell on exchanges goes down. I do not have to tell you what kind of mechanism is behind that for the price of Bitcoin. And just to show you, and especially for everyone who is saying, well, I'm too late, Bitcoin has no upside anymore, and I'm investing only into smaller cap altcoins. Well, I want to tell you, if you are invested in Bitcoin, you are one of the early adopters, you are one of the misfits, because check out my tweet here, and I was just saying that Apple is worth 9 times more than the entire Bitcoin market cap. We are early. I just posted that a few minutes ago. And guys, please remember that the Apple market cap is right now at 2 freaking trillion US dollars, whilst the Bitcoin market cap is at 210 billion US dollars. Obviously, Apple is a huge company changing the lives of so many people. They deserve all the market cap they have. I don't want to say anything against it, but Bitcoin is changing every person's life in the world. It is changing and revolutionizing the monetary system. It is revolutionizing the way we are transferring money from A to B. And do you think that 1/10 of the market cap of Apple is a fair valuation for Bitcoin? Well, by far not, if you are asking me, and this is the reason why I am saying we are still very early in the space. Also, guys, very important here, I have a lot of impersonators on Instagram. The only real handle is at ChrisMMCrypto. Please, guys, I will never DM you first, and I will not reach out to you asking for money. ChrisMMCrypto is the only one. And if you follow me, of course, I am sharing a lot of private stuff, my trips with DaVinci J15, a lot of different things here. Make sure you are subscribed here. I'm making daily stories. Also, of course, this is an amazing opportunity for you to get updates in absolute real time when I'm adding an altcoin to my DeFi portfolio or whatever it might be. Sometimes I'm just making a story very spontaneously. So of course, make sure you are following me over there, showing my setup, showing my life here in Kopangan, and so on. So yeah, I would be welcoming you here as a subscriber of my page, and we can stay in contact here. And well guys, this is already it for today's video. If you appreciate the content, please guys, just take 1 single second of your day, scroll down and press the subscribe button, and also here the like button, make it blue guys. It would be really amazing. You really cheer me up with that. Yesterday's video was crazy. Let me just show you that. Our video got 37,000 views within a few hours and more than 4,000 likes. So let's hit that. Let's get more than 4,000 likes on the video. Thank you so much for that. And also press subscribe, press the bell and press on all. It is very important just to make sure for yourself that you are getting push notifications here, just small pushes when I am releasing the next video, because I can tell you they are certainly very, very time sensitive. And with that being said guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always guys, as always, click the subscription box right here and also click the Bible tutorial, which is popping up right there. And as always guys, as always, bye bye.